Hi, Stephen Hagberg here. Was asked to give a quick little earthquake brief. It's 2018, though this information will last and be valid for many, many, many years. Hopefully you'll take it to heart. Your local emergency management agency has spent a lot of money trying to come up with tips, tricks, preparation ideas, sayings, all sorts of good stuff. Never a bad thing to do all of that stuff. Having said that, a few things that, just basics that I think you should know, and I keep to heart myself. First off, we have any number of 3 types of earthquakes available in the Puget Sound area, plus some volcanoes. And at the end of the story, it's all shaking. And the types, you don't need to know the fine points of any of it. It's the shaking. So, say it shakes. Well, that's an earthquake. If you are present of mind to find a place to hide, take cover, shelter, cover your head, all that stuff, good on you, do that. Me, I'm one of those stupid people that just freezes and tries to see if it's going to get worse or better. I've been asked to specifically talk about downtown Seattle, especially in the tall glass building section of Seattle. Do not, and this actually applies to everywhere, do not run outside during an earthquake. There's just no upside to it. In downtown Seattle, amongst the tall buildings, that glass is coming down and will ultimately be about 9 foot of broken glass at the end of it. You don't want any part of that. The other thing is, once the shaking stops, take a deep breath. Just know, and I have gone through the numbers over and over, the worst possible casualty rate in the worst possible earthquake scenario has you at less than 1 in 1,000 of dying. We're all going to make it. There might be a couple, but it's not widespread. So if you're one place, your kids or loved ones are in another, just even though you're not going to be able to make contact, just know that they're okay. Nobody's, this isn't as bad as people want to think. Don't get me wrong, it's going to suck, but we're not talking life and death as much. A couple of things. You probably want to have a water bottle or some sort of a container for water. If you don't have water in it, you are able to fill it with water and carry it with you because, and this is a fun game to play with the kids, you will cross many overpasses, underpasses, and bridges. I figure since they're rated for about a 7.5, if we have one of the bigger quakes, that we're going to see some failures on that. So you might want to have the kids count how many overpasses, underpasses, and bridges that you cross over, and you just eliminate half of them and imagine that you have to walk. So a water bottle would help. Comfortable shoes, though not fashionable perhaps, are definitely something to keep with you because you might have to hoof it for a while. Let's see. Never a bad idea to fill up the tub or have somebody fill up the tub for you in case the water distribution networks aren't working so good. Electricity may or may not be down. Cell phone service, you're pretty much not going to be able to talk to anybody anytime soon. No Snapchatting, no Facebook Living, none of that stuff because the towers are going to be down. If you're lucky, after a couple of hours, you might be able to get some text messages back and forth. If you know somebody that's ancient and old or something that has a DSL or a landline, those will probably actually get through faster than cell service will be restored. Just trust me on that. It doesn't take much to crowd the cell towers and crash things. So again, please remember that we're all going to make it through all of this stuff. We just are. It's kind of baked into the plan. I guess at the end of it, I'm with you 100%, and I'll be doing the same things that you are doing. Just keep calm, take deep breaths, do the best you can with what you got. I don't know, pressure and elevation for wounds, and just hang in there. Maybe find something to laugh about. It's not going to hurt anything. Anyway, this is Steve. I would just ask you to have a good day. Thank you.